taxes on Social Security benefits. That's right, Senator Casey voted in favor of higher taxes on seniors' benefits, leaving seniors with less money in their pockets. Higher taxes for seniors and higher prices for everyone. Call Senator Casey at 202-224-6324. Tell him to put Pennsylvania families first and fix his inflation disaster. Support S575, the Fight Inflation Through Balanced Budgets Act, paid for by One Nation, onenationamerica.org.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Kelly Fox is with us this morning. Kelly Fox is, of course, with the Indiana County Technology Center. ICTC is getting set to kick off its school year tomorrow, along with everybody else in Indiana County. River Valley, of course, starting their school year today. So watch out for school buses. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to it, and some of those buses will be heading up the hill.
They will.
Yeah.
Lots of buses coming up the hill tomorrow. We're so excited that our students will be returning to us. Our doors will be open, and that is the best time of the year, is to have those students return or come to us for the first time. So we're very excited to have the first day of school kick off tomorrow. But can you believe it? Summer's over, and here we are.
My
Football
goodness.
season, and there's a little chill in the air. I see most people walking up and down Philadelphia Street this morning in their jackets. So it's a great time to go back to school.
Yeah, don't bring that part up too soon. Our conversation with Kelly brought to you by Marcus & Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm, Best of Indiana County Contest. Marcus & Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Well, the start of a school year for what most people think of as regular school, the school districts themselves, is not all that different from what happens at ICTC, is it?
That's right. We have our kickoff. We have first days of school. The next couple of days, our teachers will be meeting with their classes and going over class rules and safety and just procedures to follow to function at the ICTC, because, of course, it is a different atmosphere. Our students come to us and they stay in that same area all morning or all afternoon, depending on which session they attend. And so they're with that teacher for 2.5 to around 2.5 hours each day. And so they have to create that relationship and those boundaries of what's going on in that area during that time.
Yeah, I know some of the kids are just anxious to get their hands on the machines and do some of the great craft work that they do there at ICTC. But you'll take it slow. You'll get everybody up to speed in safety requirements and all of those things.
We teach a lot of patience in these first couple of weeks, don't we? Because you're exactly right. They're so excited to be there. They want to use that equipment. They want to learn the skills. But always there's some groundwork to lay before we actually dive into that, especially with the new students.
Now, with most schools, there's always a change or two to think about when the school year starts. Teachers retire. Programs expand in your case.
Absolutely.
The welding program is expanding.
We're so thankful in our area that our current technical education center is growing. Our walls are swelling. A lot of our programs are filled. And what we have as a result each year is that we have to look at programming and we have to look at the needs of our schools and our students and our employers. And we are here to serve all of those entities. And so by looking around recently, it's no secret, of course, welding's been very popular. And so one of the ways that we've come to the table to say, hey, here's what we can offer. And with the support of our JOC, we've been able to add a second welding teacher this year. So very excited to have Mr. Moses with us this year. And he's setting up a second welding area so that we can have more students in that first year program. And then Mr. Toth, our welding teacher who's been with us for many years, he's going to be instructing the second and third year. So you're going to be meeting Mr. Moses here soon. It was more important for him to be in school this morning to get his room ready for the students to arrive tomorrow. But, as we do, we like to bring our new instructors here to the radio to be introduced to the community.
Now, when a gym class expands in another school, maybe they buy an extra basketball or two. When a welding program expands, that's an expensive undertaking.
Well, yes. We've had to do some configuring. And so for all the years that I've been at the ICTC, the space where we now have our first-year welders, it has always been masonry. And so masonry, because that's another change in our lineup for this year. Masonry moved down the hall to be combined with our construction trades because of that relationship and the familiarity there, which freed up the space, cleaned it all out with the brick and the mortar, and now we're moving in and creating those welding booths right inside that area for our first-year welders. So, yeah, we're going to be adding some things, and it will be very different. And as I said, I don't want to undermine that. Our JOC was very supportive, and so our sending schools are on board with the need for this for our students and for our community. And so it is very much needed, and we're able to meet that need.
Well, that's one of the things. ICTC, like every school, has to be reactive to what is in demand. And
Right.
There's a great demand for trade jobs overall, but welding has become such a hot job, and literally.
Exactly. No pun intended, right?
and ICTC's been right there from the start. You have people knocking on the door to get your people.
We do. And so, I did the math yesterday just to make sure I was right. But, for a little more than 40 years, this has been what we do. Mm-hmm. And each year we are looking at what is needed to support our industry, what is needed to allow students to have a bright future. And I love to report all the changes that go on. And I'm so glad that we don't stay stagnant and that we're constantly changing and that we're upgrading. And it's so nice to have that opportunity for our young people.
Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things that happens when a new school year starts is the introduction of new instructors, new administrators. It was not fun to say goodbye to Keith McCracken.
I know.
Who retired at the end of the last school year, but you move forward.
That's right. And Keith was definitely looking forward to his retirement. So when you see that and you look at the years of investment that he had, I guess that's what we all work for, right? Is that you enjoyed your work life, mm-hmm. and then now he's able to go on. I just saw him buzzing down our hallway the other day. He was dropping off some things for the new electrical occupations teacher, mm-hmm. and he's full of life still. So that's what we want for everybody. Have a good work life, and then enjoy your retirement as well.
Now, for many years, he taught machining.
That's right.
But
19, I believe.
He transitioned into a really important role as a liaison between those companies that want graduates of ICTC and the school itself. How does that now work with him not there anymore?
Yeah, so cooperative education, seamless transition because we were prepared for, Keith was very vocal about this is when I will retire, so there were no secrets. And Kathy Jones, our math instructor, was a certified cooperative education instructor. So she's moved into that position, which has been so nice because she's very familiar with all of our programs because she has taught math in all of them. Mm-hmm. So she knows our teachers very well, knows our student body, and it has been a wonderful transition to have her in that cooperative education seat. And I asked her to join me this morning because I know she has many updates because she's wearing that hat of the cooperative education teacher, but she's also running the diversified occupations program, which is 2 years in the making right now, and it's growing. It's right now, the numbers that we have in our diversified occupations are double of what they were last year, and we are we're almost to 30 students that we're going to be putting out on co-op right out of the gate once school starts. So our seniors are ready to go. They have those skills. We have the employers out there ready to take them. It's just going to take us a little bit of time to do that paperwork, but we're going to move that along as quick as we can, and we're going to get those students out working so that they get the experience with the employers that they need.
Now, you've been working, of course, all summer long to get ready for the start of the new school year, welcoming new students
mm-hmm.
in.
Yes, we had new student orientation last week.
That was going to be my question.
Yes.
Is everybody ready to go student-wise?
I believe so. We always welcome our students with a letter over the summer so that they know the supplies that are needed to be successful in the program. And we host a new student orientation a week or two before school starts. This year it was a week. And our families came out with their students, another chance to meet the instructor, see the school, because sometimes parents maybe have never visited us. The students, of course, have shadowed in the spring, mm-hmm. but this is a great chance, new student orientation, to bring the parents out, meet the instructor, see the school. That way, if they need to pick the child up early. They know exactly where they're coming and what the procedures are.
So ICTC is ready to go for a new school year. You have events coming up? I know you plan open houses and things of that nature.
Yeah, our next big invite to have people in is really at the end of September, so just about a month from now. We're going to be having some sixth grade students tour through the ICTC because all of our sending schools have been asking to bring that grade, and that fits into their career and education standards, so they'd like to come and see our local Career and Technology Center. So
Nice.
we're happy to have them with us in about a month, 4 to 6 weeks from now.
There you go. There you go. Well, great. Congratulations on a new
So
school year.
So just because we had a little talk time in between, I just want to be clear about our agenda for next time because you're setting me up for this, Todd, right? So I know
I'm not.
Yeah, we're going to be meeting our new instructors, right? We'll be talking about that sixth grade visit most likely, and Chef Nagy, I know that we're going to be bringing something that's flavored with maple, correct?
From the culinary department.
From the culinary department, because we didn't have that today. You know that there's no baking going on right now.
Yeah.
But
Well,
there will be by the time I come next time.
I needed to make sure that you had enough flour and sugar and toss in a little extra maple flavoring.
That's right. That's right. But we now know what to bring.
Beautiful. Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you, Todd.
ICTC school year about to start. All of our Indiana County school districts within a couple of days will be starting. River Valley begins today. The rest of our Indiana County districts, they start classes tomorrow. Watch
Can I
for the
do a
buses.
shout out?
Yeah, hurry,
Yeah.
hurry.
Okay. Facebook, Indiana County Technology Center.
Okay.
Like us.
There you go.
Yes, we like Indiana County. We want them to like us.
It's terrific stuff. It's Indiana in the Morning. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News up next. It's a minute before 8.
GCES.
Hey, it's Clint and Galen here from GCES. Since 2010, we've been helping families prepare for retirement.
In 2012, we made Indiana PA our home. It's where we put down roots and grew as part of the community.
We're here to make your retirement planning straightforward and easy.
If you have questions about your future in retirement, we have answers.
You can call us at 724-915-0000 or visit us online at gces.us.
GCES was voted Indiana's best financial planner in 2023.